Hello and welcome back to the Retro Show. I'm Joe if you're new around here, and today we play the first ever Cricket Captain video game that I played, International Cricket Captain 3 on the PS2, released back in 2007. I'm Joe. As if you're new around here, and as I say, we do weekly retro content. This is the 52nd episode of the Retro Show. Obviously, there's always a playlist at the end of the video if you do want to check it out. So, but we do plenty of cricket content on the channel as well, including Cricket Captain, which the new one is coming out on Thursday. So I thought it would be very nice if we had a go at this. So yeah, let's just have a little look at the different modes that you can have. So you can have county and international. You can have an international career. You can play a series, a World Cup. Anything that you want, really. There doesn't seem to be any classic series on this game, but you can see Australia, England, India, New Zealand, Pakistan, South Africa, Bangladesh, West Indies, Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe are in this game. We're just going to have a little look at the exhibition match for today, just to see what the gameplay is like, and if we have time later on, we might also have a little look at a career. So, apparently you can't do tests. Well, that makes me decision up for me then. Let's get into match series, I suppose. So we can do test matches. We'll do England versus Australia. We'll do a one-match test game. We'll go straight into it. And I think... yes, here we go. So here's the squad selection screen. So if I press R1, you can see Michael Vaughan, Andrew Strauss, Kevin Peterson, greatest batsman of all time, by the way, Ian Bell, Alistair Cook, Paul Nixon or Phil Nixon, I think his name is. Can't quite remember. Paul Nixon. That's the one. Didn't play too much Test cricket for England. Paul Collingwood, of course, and Andrew Flintoff. Now presenter of Top Gear, Chris Tremlett, Sajid Mahmood, Ryan Sidebottom and Monty Panesar are in the squad. So plenty of names to reminisce about. I'm going to get rid of Mahmood and Nixon, and I think we'll try and get a couple of more classic names in there for England. So how do we get to the bottom? Here we go. It's weird, the muscle memory is there. I used to play this game so much. It was fantastic, or at least I thought so at the time. And it still works quite nicely on the console. I'm having a ball at the moment. Owe Shah there as well. Unbelievable. Some fantastic names. Graham Hick, Rob Key, Mark Ramprakash, Geraint Jones. I suppose maybe a guy to bring in. What's his batting form like? We don't really know. Gareth Batty, Chris Reed, Jimmy Anderson, of course. Let's get Jimmy in there. Steve Harmison, Liam Plunkett, Matthew Hoggard. Still some fantastic names in here. Ian Blackwell. I mean, I remember when he made his debut, and it just seems so long ago now. But this is really... aged quite nicely, I think, and what a fabulous team we've got here. So we need a wicketkeeper, basically. Shall we see if Matt Pryor is about? Going to first class last year. Filled a few. No idea what that does. Right, let's find Matt Pryor. I don't know exactly how we're gonna find him. More. There you go. Name. So, here we go. That annoying little buzz when you're going down a list on an old game. You can't beat it. Where is he? Matthew Pryor. There he is. Let's get him in there. And look at that for a squad. That looks pretty damn good, to be honest. Chris Tremlett in there. Monty Panesar. It's whether we get Graham Swan in. Go on then, we'll get Graham Swan. We're going to have to go all the way down to S. Oh dear. Sorry about this, guys, but this is the way you had to do it. I can't find any sort of search function. And I doubt there is on PS2 anyway. But there he is, Graham Swan. We'll get him in because he's a fantastic player. But there you go, and now we can play the match. So that's exactly what we'll do. Michael Vaughan will not be opening the baton. We'll have Cook and Strauss. Michael Vaughan at 3, Peterson at 4, Bell at 5, Colin Wood at 6, Flintoff 7, Matt Pryor 8. Probably want some sort of spinner in there, so I'm going to get rid of side bottom and stick in Graham Swan in at number 9, Chris Tremlett at 10, and Jimmy Anderson at 11. Sorry, Ryan side bottom, but today we're going with that. Andrew Flintoff opening the ball in. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's get Jimmy swinging it from the get-go. Playing conditions, there you go. We might get some rain. Very poor for the bowlers, apparently. Some help for spin. All that good stuff. So let's get into the match. So tails never fails. And there you go. So we've won the toss. Let's bat. It said it was bad for bowlers, so let's bat on this opening day of the Ashes. So here we go. Let's get things off and rolling. That's fine for now. We'll just return to match. Right, play over. Oh god, this is slow and sluggish. But here comes Clark to Strauss, and graphics are pretty good on the PS2. You know, they're exactly the same on the PC nowadays, but you know, it looks pretty good. In all honesty, looks pretty crisp. But yeah, it is sluggish, all right. Struggling with the PS2 hardware. Obviously, on the PC, you could rattle through these. But let's move that down to low now. But you can see we're going along quite nicely. We'd like to probably up the run rate a little bit as they're getting more settled now. But yeah, no real chances that they've had so far. So, love to see Straussy get 50. Obviously Ali Cook as well. Sun's come out now, so it should be a bit of a harder surface for the batsman. Brett Lee. Goodness me. Glenn McGrath. Let's just have a look at the ball. And Jason Gillespie. Simon Clark. I can't remember. Me memory fails me. 4-leg buys there. But not the most interesting start for you guys. I do apologise. Maybe I should have went for a 50-50 match. Or 50 over match. One day international. Right, let's up the aggression a little bit. They're not suited to playing aggressive, but there's the lunch interval. 67 without loss.
Well bowled.
First ball after lunch, and we should really reduce their aggression a little bit because they won't be as settled after sticking their teeth into some cucumber sandwiches. But, you know, this is a steady start, to say the least. Obviously, these two very, very defensive batsmen. Particularly Ali Cook. But he's edged it and he's gone. Gillespie gets the breakthrough. Alistair Cook gone for 40. And it's now 86 for 1. Michael Vaughan comes to the crease. The captain, the skipper, of course. I love Michael Vaughan. He was a fantastic player, great cover driver. Really, really enjoyed watching him play. Just to open the game volume a little bit on my end. So there we go, Gillespie. Oh, what a delivery from Gillespie. Jason Gillespie on fire. Michael Vaughan gone for 6, and now KP, favourite batsman of all time for me. KP, watched him live a couple of times, and just watching him in bat was incredible. A genius. the Ronnie O'Sullivan of cricket. So Andrew Strauss gets to 50. Nice to see. And KP already starting to catch up a little bit, which, you know, says probably more about Andrew Strauss than anything else. But Peterson doing some nice moves. Come on, KP. Let's get yourself 100. If we can hit 100 runs for this session, that would be amazing. Should we have a little look at KP's 4 runs here?
Fine shot there.
Yeah, lovely cover drive. Beauty. And Jason Gillespie looking on in disbelief. Yeah, these two go nicely. And there you go, 170 for 2. So 106 runs scored in that session. Coming out after tea now. Could do with them maybe picking up the pace just a little bit. Looks like KP might go to his 50.
Caught.
Oh, what a shame, he's caught. Edged and gone for 49, so he doesn't quite get his 50, but a nice fluent 49, 7 fours, strike rate of about 80%, which is excellent for Test cricket. But Peterson gone for 49, and we're now 192 for 3. So, Ian Bell, probably the last batsman we'll risk of the day. That was a run-out appeal. Sorry for skipping that. But yeah, they're not doing too badly, are they? Can Andrew Strauss get to his big 3 digits? It's looking good. 99 he's on now, and he's hit a 6. That's probably the first time in his career he's hit a 6. Well, look at that. A beauty. And he's on 99 now. Hey! He gets his century with a beautiful on drive for 4.
4 more.
And there you go. Century for Andrew Strauss. Excellent to see. Right, let's try and end the day with a bit of a flurry of runs. They've taken the new ball, so let's just be a little bit wary, but got 2 settled batsmen at the crease. This is something really good. Gillespie to Bell. He's okay. Nearly there now. If we can get to 300 by the end of the day, that would be amazing. Don't think we're going to quite get there, but well, they're going to appeal. Not out. 19 more runs to get to 300. That's a great over for us. Final over of the day. Surely going to head over to the 300 mark. And there you go, 300 for 3 at the end of the first day of this test match. Very, very good performance there. Andrew Strauss, 135 not out. Obviously, he'll be coming back the next day. Not quite as settled, so could be pretty vulnerable early on. But Ian Bell going nicely as well. So, yeah, looking good on this first innings of the Ashes. One-off match. This Ashes, of course. But yeah, we'll hopefully get a good look at what the bowling's like as well. But you can see why I'm in the habits I am in with Cricket Captain of just skipping a lot, because this is what I used to do on the PS2. This is what I used to sit here doing. But Andrew Strauss, 146. It's a good ball, but it's not out. Look at that, 150 up now for Andrew Strauss. An absolutely fantastic innings. Brett Lee to Ian Bell, but yeah, just an edge, but he's okay. It's absolutely flying. Glenn McGrath bowling at these two. Brett Lee coming in. That's another edge, but we're okay. Edged but safe. Ian Bell moves on to 70 now. Can we get a second century of this innings? Scoring at a lovely rate as well. "25 minutes left in this session. Can we get to 400? Keep our average of 100 runs per session going." Look at that, 400 up already. Andrew Strauss heading towards 200. Ian Bell heading towards 100 of his own. And there you go, 6 runs to end off the first session of the second day. 417 for 3. This is quite unbelievable how we're performing here. But there you go, a century for Ian Bell as well. What an innings so far here.
He's out.
Oh, Ian Bell gone inside edge and caught at leg slip. Paul Collingwood comes in now. Another great batsman. We used to bat so deep in these days.
That's a call.
Gillespie in, but that's not going to be out, I'm afraid. So can Strauss get his 200? We shall find out very soon. Yes, he can. 200 for Andrew Strauss. What a brilliant performance from him. Well, we've got to start thinking about when we declare, really. I think we can get 600 here. Scoring at an excellent rate. Might as well increase Collingwood's aggression. Got Flintoff to come, Matt Pryor to come, Graham Swan to come.
Found the edge.
Well, that's high in the air from Collingwood, but it is going to be safe, and it's going to go for 4. What an excellent innings.
The bat turned in his hand.
There you go. It's funny listening to Aga's commentary. It's still the same today. I wonder what they're going to do when Agas dies. I know that's very morbid, but what are they going to do? They're going to just keep his commentary in as his legacy.
Another shot the bat to a legacy again.
I mean, I don't think Agas is that old, so yeah, I don't think that'll happen anytime soon, touch wood. Just an interesting thought, I suppose. But there you go. 250 now for Andrew Strauss. I mean, could he... Oh, Collingwood's gone. So Freddie comes in now. Could we see Andrew Strauss break Brian Lara's record in this innings? It's an edge and it's still safe. I think we've got to keep going until Andrew Strauss is out, I think. Even if we're here the full 5 days. You know, this is a one-off video. Can Andrew Strauss do it? He could well get to 300, which would be absolutely incredible. Australia have taken the new ball. Second new ball of this innings. Looks like we're going to get to 600. There you go, 600 up now. Go on, Andrew Strauss. Can he get to 300 before the end of the day? Should be able to, as long as he doesn't get out. Oh, what a shame. What a ball from Glenn McGrath. But what a fantastic innings from Andrew Strauss. 286 from 500 balls, 34 fours, and that 1-6, 57% strike rate. I mean, what an innings to nearly get 300. But I think now we go and attack a little bit towards the end of this day. I think we bat out the day. We see how many runs we can get. It doesn't matter if we, lose all 10 wickets. And we'll have 3 days to try and bowl the Aussies out for less than 700.
He's missed it.
Oh, and they've dropped Freddie. Well, Freddie now gets his 50, which is excellent to see.
Good catch.
But that's out. Edged gone. Got Graham Swan coming in as well. McGrath in. That could be LBW. It should have pitched outside leg, I think. If we have a look at it, yeah, did pitch outside leg there. So, Matt Pryor
Great ball.
is going along quite nicely.
Oh, he was nowhere near that one.
Can we get to 700 by the end of the day?
Struck him in line.
That's a great
He's
delivery.
got to go.
And he's got to go, unfortunately. 12 minutes left. 3 overs left. Can we get to 700?
Oh,
Oh, Tremlett's got as well, so only Jimmy Anderson to go. Can Graham Swan take us over the line? 10 more runs. Go on, Graham. Well, 691 for 9. I think we've got to play this out now.
that's a brilliant.
Swan gone. First ball of the day. He's out for 21. So 691 all out. What an innings. The highlight of which 286 scored by Andrew Strauss, future captain of the side, the man that would lead them to world number 1 and also a victory down under. Ian Bell, 108. Good cameos there from Peterson, Collingwood and Flintoff, and late order charge from Pryor and Swan there as well. Cook and Vaughan could do a little bit better in future innings, hopefully. But Australia, 691 behind. Can we bowl them out in 3 days? That is going to be the question. So here we go. So we want to be around. This looks good. Okay. First ball of the day to Hussey, and well, there you go.
Wide and 4 runs.
Goodness me, if we had a first slip in there, he would have been gone.
Excellent delivery.
Excellent. Couple of deliveries from Jimmy Anderson. Expect nothing less, of course. Anderson in again to Hussey, and this time he's gone. Anderson causing Michael Hussey a whole load of problems, and we get our first wicket straight away. Now Ricky Ponting down the other end. Obviously a big fish. Anderson to Ponting, and what a delivery once again from Jimmy. Chris Tremlett steaming in. Well, they've had 5 overs each. I think it's time to bring in Freddie. We'll get Graham Swan in as well. Just because it's looking like a pretty good... oh, what a delivery from Flintoff, by the way. It's looking like a pretty good spinner's track. So here we go.
He's bowled him.
Hey, and he's gone. So Jack's gone. So Justin Langer now comes to the crease. They've got plenty of opening batsmen in the squad, haven't they?
Safe hand.
God, Swan gets his second wicket, and look at this, Australia 58 for 4 as Shane Watson comes to the crease to join Ricky Ponting, and well, what can they do? What can they do here? Flintoff into Ponting, and it's edged, and he's gone. What a catch that is from Kevin Peterson, and Australia now 72 for 5, looking like we could even get them to follow on here. This is how well we're doing. We'll keep with Swan going from that side. It was working quite nicely against the left-hander. Here he comes again to Adam Gilchrist. Another big fish down the order. Oh, what a terrific delivery from Graham Swan. These two building a lovely partnership of bowling. Swan into Watson again.
Fabulous delivery.
Close, but no cigar. Right. Jimmy back in now. Let's see how we can do. Chris Tremlett as well. Tremlett probably the weakest of the bowlers today, but you can see these two starting to rebuild Australia a little bit, but still need another 300 and odd to avoid the follow-on. So Jimmy Anderson to bowl the first ball after lunch. Let's get Paul Collingwood in. He can have a little bowl. Here he comes to Adam Gilchrist.
This has to
Oh, it looked like it was maybe going down offside, down the offside. Maybe not. Well, Anderson's had a nice spell. But we're going to turn it over to Flintoff again now. Have Collingwood do another couple of overs. These two building a nice little partnership now. But here comes Swan to Gilchrist. He's done well against the left-handers today. Yeah, that was so close. Once again for Graham Swan. Go on, son. Go on.
Out.
Yes! Graham Swan gets the wicket. Gilchrist gone for 33. And Australia now 140 for 6. Flintoff steaming in, and that's got to be out. Plum LBW. Shane Watson gone for 43. And now we've got the tail to ourselves. Flintoff steaming into Gillespie. Oh, so fast. Right. Let's get Tremlett in. And Jimmy. Come on, Ando. Still need over 300 to avoid the follow-on here. Unbelievable, isn't it? Anderson into Gillespie, edged and gone. What a catch once again from Peterson. Them linking up very nicely indeed. Stuart Clark. There we go. I remembered his name now. Stuart Clark. I'm thinking of Simon Jones. But there you go, 195 for 8. I mean, the tail, bless them, have done alright, to be honest with you. But, well, Swan and Flintoff back in. They've had a great partnership so far. Can we finish off this tail? Flintoff to Clark. Not quite. Swan to Lee now.
He's out.
Got him! He's gone, Matt Pryor. With a full head of hair there. Catches him there. Now then. Swan in again. What a delivery. That's Plum LBW. He's gone. It's a 5-wicket haul for Graham Swan. And what a fantastic bowling performance. 211 all out for the Aussies will make them follow on. They need to get 481 to avoid an innings defeat here. So what a fantastic bowling performance. I mean, what can you say other than that? They did really well, really well. So, but we know it is possible to score a lot of runs on this surface. So let's not, count our chickens just yet. We've got an hour and a bit to bowl at them tonight. Let's try and make the breakthrough. And then we've got 2 days to get 9 wickets. So here we go. Tremlett to Hussey. Didn't get a wicket in the first innings, but he starts off this second innings with that wicket. Michael Hussey gone. And Tremlett with his first wicket of the day. Another catch from Kevin Peterson, by the way. He's probably caught more than Matt Pryor so far in this match, which is crazy, really. But yeah, Anderson, Tremlett. Oh, Tremlett to Ponton. Can we get the big fish? We can! Ricky Ponton gone for 20. Another catch by Kevin Peterson. And Australia now 57 for 2 at the start of this second innings. Can we potentially get rid of another batsman before the end? Graham Swan is going to come in. 5-wicket haul in the first innings. Flintoff going to come in as well. How are these going to do? We've got probably 3 overs left in the day. Flintoff to Matthew Hayden, and he's gone. Hayden is out for 31. Flintoff with the wicket. 69 for 3 now. Absolutely fantastic from Andrew Flintoff. Now, come on, Swanee. Are we going to get one more? No, not quite. But 71 for 3. We couldn't have dreamt for a better outcome at the end of 3 days. We've got 2 days to get 7 wickets of the Aussies to win this one-off test match. Wow. Graham Swan going to bowl the opening over. Might as well keep with these two. They've had a fantastic partnership throughout the match. And, well, let's hope it continues. Here comes Swan to Justin Langer.
That's out.
He's gone. Great catch from Alistair Cook. And they're now 4 down. Swan gets his first wicket, which will hopefully set him off to achieve great things like he did in the first innings. Let's get Jimmy Anderson back in. Obviously Tremlett as well. Anderson and Tremlett, see what sort of partnership they can produce this time. Australia passed the 100 mark, but still a big ask to avoid a huge defeat here. But they're building, certainly building. Right, let's get Collingwood in, bit of a change of scenery. Collingwood and Swan. Mix it up. Yeah, these two starting to build now. Getting a little bit concerning. Here's Swan to Shane Watson now.
That's very, very close indeed.
Ooh, just outside the line, I think. Unlucky. That's the first chance we've had for quite some time now. Swan starting to get a little bit more expensive. Trying to change up the bowlers as much as possible, but Australia managing to dig in here for now. I think they're just blocking everything. Getting the odd run here and there where they can. But could be a good strategy for them. Might bring KP in for a bit of part-time off spin. Michael Vaughan as well, of course. Michael Vaughan first. Try and get a bit of spin from both ends. And then hit them with Freddie in a bit. Well, here he comes. Kevin Peterson to Shane Watson now.
That was close.
Oh, it was close. Yeah, Swan's starting to get a little bit expensive. So Flintoff and Anderson. I mean, if these two can bat out the day, who knows what's going to happen in this match. That's a played and missed, unfortunately. New ball is available. Definitely need the new ball. But they're starting to play with a bit of confidence. Maybe they're starting to believe again. They're not a million miles away from being in a realistic position to make us bat again here. Should be absolutely terrible from the position we've been in. Tea interval day 4 then. Paul Collingwood. Let's get him back in. Tremlett back in as well. 100 for Shane Watson. Tremlett to Watson now. Edged and gone. He makes the breakthrough. How huge a wicket could that be in the grand scheme of this match? Chris Tremlett didn't turn up at all in the first innings, but he's starting to perform now. Come on, son. Collingwood now to Gilchrist.
Well, if
Got him! Yes, inside edge, back to the wicketkeeper. And now we've exposed the tail. This has got to be our chance now. Chris Tremlett looking tired. Paul Collingwood looking more tired. Let's get Freddie back in. Let's get Swan back in. Try and expose the tail to a bit of spin. Still got an hour of day 4 left, and of course all of day 5 to get these wickets if we need to. It would be great if we can get Jacks out. Come on. Jason Gillespie is probably the best of the bad bunch at the tail. Caught and bowled though. Oh no, it's not. He dropped it. And that was Jacks as well. Wow. Has he just dropped the match there? Oh no, Flintoff's going to be knackered now. Let's not have injured him. No. Anderson. Jimmy Anderson. We need you. But there you go. 2 overs left in the day. End of day 4. They're only 107 behind now. Unbelievably. But we've got them at their weakest. Bring Chris Tremlett in to start the day. Freddie from the other end. Our 2 tall, fast bowlers. Tremlett to Gillespie. Oh, just need to get that ball on the stumps. Make them defend. This is unbelievable. Tremlett to Gillespie again. Oh, once again. Just wide of the bat. You feel like one more wicket will unlock this. Graham Swan didn't have the best of days yesterday. But that could be a good start, and it is. He's gone. It's a little feather. Back to the wicketkeeper. And now we've really exposed the tail. Brett Lee is in now. Come on. Come on. Ah, this is agonising. Anderson to Jacks. Oh, and just thinking about yesterday when Graham Swan dropped it, caught and bowled. We're now only 37 ahead. This is going to be really close now. Well, bring Tremlett back in. Here he comes. Yes! What a delivery from Chris Tremlett. Jacks, what an innings from him. 186. You've got to applaud that under the circumstances. And he's got them to the lunch interval of day 5. That just didn't look like it was remotely possible a couple of days beforehand. But now we've got the last 2 wickets to take. Oh, that was close. I only think it was just slipping down the leg side. But can these 2 batsmen get 20 runs? That's a great delivery from Andrew Flintoff. And he gets the wicket. Stuart Clark gone for 6. Glenn McGrath is now at the crease. There's only 19 runs in it at the moment. You feel like no matter what, we're going to win this. But are we going to win it by an innings? That's the big question. Flintoff to McGrath. Oh, just keep bowling Yorkers at them. Tremlett to Lee. Oh, new ball available. Yes, let's get it. Come on. Flintoff to McGrath now. Oh, this is crazy. They're 7 runs away now. Flintoff in. Oh, not quite. 3 runs. Tremlett to Lee. That's it, right in front. And there it goes. Yes, we've won the match by an innings. Terrific delivery from Chris Tremlett, who gets his 5-wicket haul there right at the end. But what a fantastic match that was. Really, really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. It was a long one, 40 minutes. But, you know, that is International Cricket Captain 3 on the PS2. If, you know, you don't want to get one on the PC and you have a PS2 lying around somewhere, it really is a joy to play. And, you know, some of the old names in there, fantastic to reminisce about all the way in 2020. But if you have enjoyed this video and you know, International Cricket Captain 3, make sure you hit that like button down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for weekly retro gaming content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.